Right guys, okay, so some of you struggled, some of you spent a long time working on this physical entity relationship diagram, yeah? And we're asked to make this, here we go. So this is, which paper is this? So this is the October-November 2022, series 02. And in this test, we are asked to create a physical entity relationship diagram. Now remember, a physical entity relationship diagram is different to a conceptual. Conceptual doesn't have any of the data types, it doesn't have any of the data lengths. So this is more detailed. This is a blueprint. You can think of a physical entity relationship diagram as a blueprint before we go and create it in our database. Okay, so we want something that looks like this. If we try to make this in Word, it takes a long time, yeah, because we have to fiddle around with shapes, and yes, we can waste a lot of time doing this. Okay, so let's try and do it in Excel, and let's try and save ourselves a bit of time. Okay, so let me put this up here. Okay, so student, link, and timetable. Okay, now I'm going to cheat. I don't want this video to be an hour long, so I've already copied this stuff, yeah? So I'm just going to copy it and paste it, yeah? Now it might take you some time to type it, but typing it here in Excel is much quicker than typing it in Word, fiddling about with text boxes, yeah? We can do the same here. This is our primary key, this is our primary key, and here, timetable. Zoom out a touch. Okay, all right. So yeah, so it might take you a little bit of time to type this out, but it's much faster than playing about with Word. Right, okay, so now we can just simply go ahead and merge and center these. Merge and center those. Now, if we're really strapped for time, then all we have to do is this. Yeah, add some borders, and we are really almost finished. Yeah, I will show you how to do the rounded borders, because you will see that we actually get a point for the rounded rectangles in our physical entity relationship diagram. So I will show you how to do that, but let's go ahead and add the relationships. So I'm going to insert a shape, just going to insert a straight line. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I want it black. Let's change the weighting to make it stronger. Okay. Duplicate that. I'm going to do that. Duplicate it again. We'll have one like this. Duplicate it again. We'll have one like this. Doesn't need to be perfect. Right, okay, there we go, that's fine. Now, we want the same, but we want it over here. Okay, so we can save some time again. So I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to click on these. I'm going to duplicate them. So on my keyboard, it's Command-C, Command-V. Now I'm going to right-click. I'm going to group them. And once I've grouped them, now, very easily, I can just do that and do that. Put that there. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. We are almost done, yeah? Before I save this, I can go to View, I can turn off grid lines, and now it looks like we didn't make it in Excel, yeah? If I just insert some shapes here, I can screenshot that, okay? And it looks as if we've, well, it doesn't have the rounded corners, so let's go ahead and fix that. So to fix that, let me turn off these borders. Let me insert a shape. I want a rounded rectangle here. Can I have that here? Shape fill, no fill. Let's make it a bit stronger. There we go. Let's make it black. There we go. Let me turn my grid lines back on just so I can see what's going on. Okay, now I want a border here, so I can do that. Nice, yeah, so is that a thick bottom border? Yeah, thick bottom border. I can duplicate that, move that over, resize it. There we go, resize, resize again. Here I just want a thick bottom border. Not that one, which one is it? There we go. There we go. Okay, last one. Put this over here. And again, the thick bottom border. Let's resize it. There we go. Okay. All right, so we are done. Yeah? And this is much, much quicker doing it this way than doing it in Word, fiddling about with text boxes, fiddling about with shapes, okay? And if we do this, this is perfect. This is exactly what we want. You will notice, compared to the answer key, I don't have this separate ID. It is optional. Yeah, we can just have a composite primary key here. And yes, this is one way. Now we just need to screenshot this. And instead of spending 40 minutes like you guys did in class, we can spend whatever that took, just 10 minutes, making it in Excel, and the end result is much the same. Yeah. If any teachers are watching this and would like to explain to me why we need these when it comes to where's my test paper? Where's my test paper? So we have to use this entity relationship diagram to create a database to third normal form. Well, in my mind, having these violates third normal form because we have the information here. So I disagree that we need these in the student table because we have this information in the link table. So I don't believe that this is truly third normal form. But the answer key disagrees with me. The answer key says that we need, where is it? It says that we need these 4 subject fields in the student entity, so that's what my students are going to do. But if any exceptional teachers out there are watching this and would like to clarify exactly how that meets the rules of third normal form, I'd be very happy to better understand that. Right guys, hope this has helped. And yes, a nice tip to save you, hopefully to save you a good chunk of time in your final exam. Okay, all the best.